Hi guys, my name is AndrewNFX and I have been trading for the last 8 years. I was one of the highest prop firm trader with over $6.7 million and over $1 million in payouts in just 1 year. Last month I decided to make a change and start trading futures, so specifically NQ and ES. And what's the best way to trade? Well, obviously with prop firms. So I decided to start my futures prop firm with one evaluation account that I managed to pass without failing and also secure my first 2 payouts of $5,000 each. So in this video I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I managed to get my first $10,000 payout without blowing 100 challenge accounts, without over risking, over trading and basically gambling. I know how important it is to find a good mentor, and the best way to find a good mentor is to look at his results. That's why I always show transparency, and that's what I'm doing in this video as well. So let's get into it. Before I start with the prop firm, just want to say that I am not affiliated with any prop firm, so this is basically just my pure experience, and also I'm gonna be 100% honest when I talk about this. So the prop firm that I used for this payout was a company called Day Traders. Day Traders, they do offer a static challenge account. So if you guys have been trading Forex, you know what that means. You basically have a static drawdown and it doesn't go up, it doesn't trail with your profits. I think that trailing drawdown really messes a lot with with your mind as a trader, because you go into profits and then if that position goes back to break even, you basically lose your account. So that's why I opted for the static drawdown. So if you guys can see now on the screen, this is the challenge that I had. There's only one account. So as I said, I only purchased one account. I did not purchase multiple accounts. I purchased just one 300k static Project X account that I managed to pass. As you guys can see, my stop and drawdown was 3.5k. So that's basically 1%. It's not a lot of drawdown that you can use, but I was fortunate enough to hit a good first trade that basically brought me halfway through my target. Now, because this challenge does have a consistency score, it took me 5 more days to basically trade and reach 18.9k as a profit, and that managed to pass me to the live funded account. So now if I go over on the pro charts, you can see the account, basically the same drawdown that I had, 3.5k, and you can just watch my balance go up here every day. Profit, here was my first payout, and then back into profits and my second payout of $5,000. Having transparency is again very important. So as you guys can see at the payment section, I got the 2 payouts. First payout was on June 30 for $5,000, which got approved in 1 minute, and then second payout was on July 14 for $5,000 as well, which was approved in 2 hours. Just to show you guys this is legit, I'm just gonna refresh plain. This is just the website they use to transfer the money. So as you guys can see, the 2 5k payouts are right here. So I did receive the money. It did take a couple days to hit my bank account, but it was successful. And this is the account that I have. As you probably noticed, trading is disabled. I'm gonna talk about why that is in just a few minutes, but the most important thing about trading this account was the fact that I had no losing days. So if I go from the beginning when I started trading the account, my total PNL was 18.7k. as you guys can see. My win rate was over 80%, which again, I basically do what I preach. I always say that having a high win rate helps in the long term. It really does help your psychology, and that leads to better results. And as you guys can see, my average win-loss was also 2.47, so my wins are always bigger than my losses. There's a bunch more interesting stuff here, like the average trade duration, which was basically under 2 hours, my average winning trade, my average losing trade, and yeah, basically my win rate has been pretty amazing. As you guys can see, at the June calendar I had wins after wins after wins, and July as well I had wins after wins after wins. So I had no losing days. So how did I do that? Well, if you guys notice, there's a pattern in my profit. I tried to make anywhere between $500 to $2,000 depending on the market conditions. I had a big week, which was my second week of trading, where I made 7.3k. That was just because I had better trading opportunities, but as you guys can see, my average was below the $1,000 per day mark, and that's just basically the target that I had. I really wanted to only stick to a certain profit target so I don't overtrade and I also don't over risk. My average contract, I guess, were between 2 to 3 contracts on NQ. I did trade some euro and pound futures just because I saw the opportunities, but mostly my profits, I think they came from trading NQ. So now that I showed you guys the results, let's talk about how exactly I did that and how I managed to basically do this without even blowing one account. If you're watching this video, then you probably failed a few prop firm accounts, and that's perfectly fine. I know I've been there failing, you know, tens of maybe even hundreds of prop firm challenges, but I managed to change my mentality and become a profitable prop firm trader because I understood how to play the game. There's no rush in the process. You need to take it slow and you need to be very confident in your trading strategy. If you have a good proper trading strategy, you understand how the market moves, when it moves, how it moves, then it all comes down to risk management and trade management. Knowing how much you risk per trade, how you manage your trade, when you take profits, and where you place your stop loss. Anyone can enter a trade, anyone can press buy or sell, but not a lot of people can do that while also maintaining a good risk and trade management plan. So I came into this futures prop firm challenge with the same mentality that I have used for the last 7 years trading the forex markets. I waited for good opportunities at first to pass my challenge, and then I used the profits to make more profits and take on more risk. My first trade was basically the highest probability setup that I could possibly find. I waited a few days, I didn't trade immediately, and that is one mistake that a lot of traders do when they start the prop firm challenge. They tend to jump into it first day, full risk, trying to pass it within the first 2 days, and that usually ends the opposite way with them blowing their account. So what I did, I was just waiting patiently for a good setup that I know from my trading strategy is an A++ setup, a setup that has a, I don't know, 90 plus win rate. So I waited for that, I risked my drawdown amount, and I managed to make a 1, 2, 3, making $9,000 on my first trade. This is in the evaluation challenge. So after that, I just used my profits to basically double that and pass the account. Once I pass the account, obviously here comes the live one. And on the live account, what I try to do is the same thing, just wait for a good setup. And as you guys saw, my first trading day on this fund account was basically a break-even day. And as you guys saw, the first trading day on this fund account was actually a break-even day. So I tried to execute a trade, it didn't really work out, so I just closed at break-even and waited for the next day. And now the thing that I understood about this futures prop firm is that they love consistency. In order to be a profitable trader when it comes to futures, you need to be consistent every day. And trading NQ has been a lot more simpler than the forex markets because it usually moves around 9 a.m. Eastern time when the market opens 8:30 to 9 a.m. That's when I tried to really trade. So I only traded the first 30 minutes to 45 minutes to even 1 hour of the New York Open. Just taking quick trades, scalping the 1 minute time frame, even the 5 minute time frame, doing 2 to 3 contracts and trying to catch and make my daily profit. Now, if you guys are interested in actually learning how I trade in a technical way, you can go down in the first link in the description box and apply for my mentorship. I'll teach you exactly how I trade, and also let me know if you guys want me to make a free YouTube video where I go over a few setups that I take trading the NQ. And also leave a comment down below if you want to see a video on YouTube where I go over a few trades that I take on NQ with the market open. You can also follow and watch the live day trading recordings that I post here on the channel once or twice a week, where I basically trade live, record it, and show you guys how I think about the markets. So now, what's the difference between me buying just one challenge and actually making $10,000, which to be honest is a pretty big goal for all the traders out there. I think back when I started, I was wishing I'd get like a $1,000 payout, but now getting like a 10K payout, and it doesn't even affect me that much. It's cool, it's nice, but it's not life-changing anymore. But I know for most people watching, that's quite life-changing. And the investment into this account was, by the way, I think it was under $300. So investing $300 and making $10,000 profit in under 1 month, that's just crazy. And only prop firms can help you do that, which I still think is the best opportunity in 2025 to go from zero, to a millionaire as a day trader. So now you may be wondering, why is my trading disabled? Did I blow the account? Well, the truth is I didn't. What actually happened is day traders sent me an email and said they want me to move to a live account. So I had no understanding on how this futures prop firm work until I actually did some more research. And apparently after a few payouts, they cap your account. They don't let you trade the challenge funded account anymore, and instead they move you on a smaller funded account. So what actually happened is they gave me a $10,000 funded live account, so basically real money, with the same drawdown rules and basically no consistency, but also a lower profit split. So on this fund account I had a 100% profit split, and now I only have a 70% profit split, which kind of sucks. It's not really worth my time trading a $10,000 account, but why not? I started trading it. Actually today was my first trading day and I managed to make around $500 profit. So I'll try to see how that goes, try to scale it up, be consistent, be profitable, because obviously once you're disciplined and once you're very consistent, people will throw money at you. And that's the same thing that I always say here in the channel and to my students. It's all about that consistency, because once you have consistency you can easily grow your capital either via prop firms or private capital, and then the same percentage that you make, let's say you make 2% a month, 3% a month, you're gonna make that on 100k, you're gonna make that on 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 5 million, and then why not even $10 million. And making 2% on $10 million, that's a lot of money, and you're basically doing the same exact thing. So here's a few more tips that I can give you guys if you are just beginning, if you're trying to pass your first prop firm challenge. Again, try to take it slow. Wait for a good opportunity to trade the markets. Don't go ahead and just throw random trades trying to pass it in 1 day or 2 days or 3 days. It doesn't matter. You need to have the proper setup, because once you have a high win rate, you can risk more, you can pass accounts way more easy. I'm not recommending this prop firm or any prop firm. You guys can go ahead and try any prop firm that you want. This is the prop firm that I had success and I managed to also secure my first payouts. I've also tried to trade with Apex, with Tradify, and I'm also trying to trade with Tick Trader, I think it's called, which is pretty nice because they also reward consistency. So basically you have straight to fund accounts and you need to make around 8 profitable trading days to get your first payout. So I'm on my 3rd profitable trading day. Hopefully that will continue and I will manage to secure my first payout. But what I'm trying to say is the process is long and you need to take it slow, because if you're rushing then you're only gonna make it worse. And I know that because I've had students that want results immediately and it usually doesn't really work out. Instead, the people that have the most success in this industry are people that take it slow and understand that they need to focus on the inputs, the discipline, the consistency, and then the results will come after. If you guys enjoyed this video and maybe found some valuable information about how I managed to secure my first 2 $5,000 payouts, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment down below with what questions you have and how I can help you guys secure your first payout as well, because I truly wish everyone to be successful and make money from trading. So saying that, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.